Okay, so we're going to fit solar panels to the English Pennliner. They haven't arrived yet, they're coming next week. There are 1,000 videos plus of how to do solar panels and properly, and I am no expert. I'm going to tell you that now because I am sucking eggs here. I do know a little bit, but I don't know a lot, and I don't want to go into any details about it all because let's just... oh, stop you two! Stop it! Fighting because of them. There's a Harley Davidson coming up the frigging gully. Leave it alone. So, where was I? I've got an amp clamp. We used to use these ages ago. Electromagnetic field, and what I can do with this, I can set the amps up here to see what the actual amp draw is. Now this is my little mock-up for the keep the camper going lights and fridge and such while it's been in storage since the lockdown. Just goes to a 240 volt supply in England. Well, obviously in England, because if it was in Canada it'd be a long lead, wouldn't it? Anyway, amp clamp, and it should give me a reading of... shut up you two! Of how many amps we're actually drawing from the camper. Let's have a look. So there's my first problem. Oh good God, there's my second problem. Stop it! Oh God, stop it you two! Flipping heck, you've heard it come up here before. What'd you fight about that for? Oh, I don't know how I get anything done. Kira, bugger off. And if it does work, it will keep the battery charged up. Yes, I promise you, nothing technical apart from this little instrument. I'll take that off now. Okay, we've had a little present just come in the post, and there she is, my first solar panel experiment. I'm not going to bore anybody with any detail. I'm not going to bore anybody with any details other than to say Kira's confused. Yep. And Alfie, he doesn't care because he's got his ball. You got your ball, Alfie? So, this is the way I'm going to fit it. This is going to go in the middle. I'll show you all in a minute. And I'm going to use two short brackets, pop riveted and anchored on the steel sides. I'm not going to touch the roof whatsoever because I've got a good seal on my roof and I don't want any holes in it whatsoever. And I've got a continuous bracket for the top. And these are all left over from the conversion. So let me take you out here now and I shall show you where it's going to go. Obviously I've got to collapse all the camper, so I'll do that tomorrow because I've got a bad knee and my knee aches. Here's my continuous one, which is cut. That's cut. It's all good aluminium, a good alloy, very lightweight and strong, and obviously it won't corrode. And then in here what I'm gonna do is I'm using my non-corrosive steel bolts for galvanized plate. They're not just for galvanized plate, but I'm using 4 of them to fix one at each end. I think 4 will be okay. And this stuff I'm going to put on the bottom of the rail to save it scratching anything. Shouldn't do, but that's going to go on anyway because I've got enough of it. I won't use all of that. And I'm going to pop rivet. There's my pop rivets all sorted out in there. The unit. I've got to clean up again. Jeez. So it's going to go on here, smack bang in the middle there. And I'll run the cables down the back because the charging unit is, if I bring you to it, I'm going to bring it into here because that's where the batteries are going to be stored, or the battery. So the battery is going to be stored, obviously it's stored in there, so I haven't figured out yet whether I'm going to take it direct to the battery or I'm going to go through the internal consumer unit inside the camper, which is in there. But that doesn't matter at the moment because the cable's going to run down this side, and it's all locally situated just in there. And that's going to be the last modification for a while to this camper, because we're going camping. We're going to go to see the sea, and I can't wait. And here is my unit. It's upside down. Get the right way up for you. That's my unit. That's going to go in the camper somewhere. Nice and simple. I'm not getting complicated at the moment. No inverters, no nothing. This is just for 12 volt. This is just a triple charge, a 12 volt battery. And as you can see, I've already tested it and it's working fine. Yeah, typical English weather. It's going to rain all day. I'm not going to do it in the rain. It gets heavy and it lingers on you. You just get wet. So today I'll be making masks because they are compulsory after this Friday, and that means I've had a request from everybody in the family to make them some masks. So I measure the material, it's washed and sterilised, iron it, cut it and sew it in here, and all under the watchful eye of Kira, who loves to be on the YouTube, don't you, Kira? Yes, you do. You are beautiful. Come on. Okay, that's that done. Another couple made. They're made to regulation with the double skin, and you put filters in there. So they're all sterilised and ready to go. Now I can get back to doing the solar panel that I'm trying to fit to the English Pennliner, and I think I'll have to explain Monte. And under the watchful eye of Alfie this time, we don't know where Kira is, but under the watchful eye of Alfie, we got to take the camper down. So just putting the last few bolts in on the brackets to hold the solar panel up. So this is the brackets we're using. They're off the old camper. As you can see, I've drilled holes in the sides of the panel itself and on the top, if you can see that, just in case I need to put a bungee strap down if it does get a bit blowy in the wind on the motorway or something like that. Another secure angle. Other than that, we're in the middle and we're ready to go. And obviously we'll add a bit of weight to the camper roof, but we do. Two of us put this up, so I'll show you that going up in a minute. One either side with the aid of these poles here, which are also the wind brace poles. Just show you them. There you go, all the way down. And we're good to go. Other than plugging him in, of course. Camper's back up and all done. Let's just have a, oh yeah, Kira says she totally agrees with it all, don't you, Kira? Good girl. And there is the English Pennliner with its solar panel on it, and it's cloudy, obviously, because we're in England and it's not facing the right way, but I'm not bothered about that because it's only got a trickle charge the battery. And yeah, we're done, apart from the wiring. And then I connect it to the battery. I'm not going to show you how I'm doing it. You'll have to guess that yourself because I'm not going to get technical. Okay, you lot can be my witness because I'm going outside to plug him in. Keep your eyes on that. Now, tell me, something's happening. Oh yes, the English Pennliner is now solar. And just to demonstrate, because we're off the grid now, oh yes, we're running on a solar panel, and it's dull, not bad at all. I'm not going to get technical, like I said earlier, that's it, job's done. Put the place back together. Do you think, Kira? Kira, have we done a good job? I think we've done a good job. It's done. It's up, it's on, and it's working. All it's doing is charging a 12-volt battery, keeping that alive. If I want to expand it, I can, but that's a good start. And all because of a parrot called Monte, which I'll explain to you in a minute. And it's charging my phone. Charging my phone via solar. Very good indeed. As I say, it's just out the way. Nothing major, nothing technical. But it's the last job, I think, before we go camping. That's it now. Let's go camping. Let's go and see the sea. I suppose I'd better read the instructions on it now. Or not. Oh yes, beer o'clock.